Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
We are two sisters, Southern cooking.
Hey y'all, we are doing two different sheet cakes today. The first one that we're doing is a Texas chocolate sheet cake.
Sheet cakes are all the rage now. So if you want to take something to like a little party or a picnic or something like that, everything is in a bowl. You mix it together. There's no mixers involved, and everything goes into one little simple jelly roll pan or a big long, like a heavy-sided cookie sheet.
Right. I mean, it's a bigger cake. I mean, it's thinner.
It's thin.
Thinner cake, but bigger in size. So you actually get more pieces out of it. So anyway, so we're doing the chocolate one first.
And it's a no-fail situation.
Right. So right now we've got the pot heating up. We're going to make our chocolate mixture to make the chocolate sheet cake. So I am going to put 2 sticks of butter in here. Boy, was it hot.
It was ready to go.
It went to dancing.
All right, so I've already whisked together the flour, sugar, and salt in here so it's nice and well combined. And while Elsie's doing that, I'm going to mix the buttermilk, the eggs, the baking soda, and the vanilla together. So once she's done with that and she's done making her little chocolate mixture, then we're going to put it in the flour mixture, and then we'll put the egg and buttermilk mixture in with that.
Right, and then you just mix it in that big bowl. And we have our...
That's what she wrote. That's crazy.
We have our sheet pan already floured and greased.
Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah, so these are all the rage. So if you want something that's in style.
And there's so many combinations. There's a lemon one. We've done a lot of lemon dessert lately, but there's a lemon one.
Lemons are in season.
There's strawberry, which we're doing strawberry today.
So Elsie's going to go ahead and pour in the chocolate mixture into the flour, and I'm going to whisk this in.
Let me get a spatula to get that out.
Okay. You get every little bit of it. This almost reminds me of brownies. How thick it is.
Here's your one that's stiffer if you need it. I don't know if you do yet. You may not. Get all of this out of there.
Butter makes everything better.
Yes, it does. Butter and bacon.
Yes. Indeed. There we go. I think we are good and well mixed here, Elsie. Do you want to pour that in?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see if we can get this combined here. I might need that extra whisk because this here is,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a little
thick.
yeah.
Oh, that does look good.
Smells good too.
So this is not going to be a thick cake. This is going to be a thin cake.
Yeah, which makes a more moist, tender cake. I have found. I make a Coca-Cola cake, and you put boiling water with the chocolate, and it always is a thinner batter, and makes a really, really moist cake. So that's kind of similar to this. That's how this.
I think that is ready to go.
All right. Here's our pan. It's, as you can see, it's fairly thin. It's about a 1/2 inch thick pan.
So, and I want you to also see this too in here. This is because of the buttermilk. If you see that there where the bubbles are, that is strictly the buttermilk.
Okay, here's
There
the
you go.
whisk.
All right, you want to go ahead?
And there, let's put this whisk over here. And then we have a spatula to clean the bowl out. So we do not want to totally, I think this is going to fill it out just fine. We were a little concerned because the size of pan was actually called for an 18 by 13, wasn't it?
Yes.
And this is like an inch shy of it on both sides.
It's 17 by 11.
Yeah, so we were a little bit worried that it might be too much batter for this pan, but this is the pan that I have closest in size to this.
And this is what you call a jelly roll pan.
Yeah, I have one even smaller that's a jelly roll pan as well. But I think this is going to be perfect anyway. It's not too much batter, and that's what I was worried about. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so let's spread it just a little. I think we're good.
That looks
We're about halfway
fantastic.
up, so you're about a 1/4 inch thick in your batter in here, and that'll give you enough room for it to rise a little as it's baking. I'm sure it's good.
Sinful.
Yeah, it is really good.
This will be your perfect picnic cake to take to an event, church event, whatever. This is perfect.
Yep.
Guys, we will see you when we get ready to put the icing on here,
Right.
and we will get it in the oven. We will let you know in the details how long, for what temperature, and we will be right
We're back. We are making the icing for the chocolate sheet cake. So it requires melted butter and your cocoa powder, and then you remove it from the heat and then add the rest of your ingredients. So I'm going to put my butter in here. It's 1 3/4 sticks of butter. So I will get this melted, and then I will add in the cocoa powder, and then I'll remove it from the heat.
So earlier we did this, and if you do not warm up your milk and make it warm or room temperature or warm, it will seize up. Because the cold hits the hot and it'll seize up. So you don't want that, because then it starts separating with the butter.
It's separated.
So what you need to do, lesson learned, warm up your milk, and that way it's all one consistency and a smooth transition from powder to liquid. So
Our butter is about melted, and then I'll add in the cocoa powder.
So this cake, I have to show you this. By the way, Elsie and I have new toys. We have some cake testers.
Yeah.
I got them online, and they have like little cupcakes on the top, and they are lifesavers. Because let me tell you, rather than you sticking a knife or a toothpick in there, and the toothpick isn't deep enough, and you know, everything's going to be a hot mess if it's going to be Elsie and I involved in it. So,
All right, so we're adding in our cocoa powder. And it's doing like it did earlier. Okay.
wow.
All right, so we'll turn it off.
So this is going to cook like 30 seconds.
So I'm gonna move this out of the way if
Actually,
I can.
let me turn this around here.
Yeah, there you go.
So we don't burn ourselves.
All right. All right.
And the milk is kind of warm, so be careful. So I put it in the microwave for like a minute.
Yeah. Much better.
And see, that's exactly, it's supposed to be similar temperatures
Right.
to be able to keep it from seizing up as bad.
Yeah. Added in the vanilla. And now we're gonna add in our powdered sugar.
We're gonna do a little bit at a time,
Yeah.
or we'll have a hot mess. Ooh, that looks good. That looks good. I'm telling you, this cake, we're gonna put Heath bars on top.
We're gonna do it on half of it.
Half of it, because the guys don't like nuts and stuff like that on their cakes and cookies and stuff like that. So we're gonna put half with the Heath bars and half with the.
Yep.
with just the chocolate glaze.
Careful, you're gonna end up with a clump and then splatter on here in a second.
Oh,
As
Lord.
soon as that cuts loose. All right, and you just pour it on. I'm not gonna just pour the whole thing because it might end up overflowing because the pan size that I had was slightly smaller than the pan size that it called for, so I don't want to overflow because the batter did.
So this is actually going to cool down, and when it sets, it's going to be like a shiny glaze. Yum.
And I still have a little left. I'm not going to pour on there because of it overflowing the
You
pan.
can put a little bit more.
Yeah, I could put a little more in these corners a little bit, probably. And put a little right.
Around the perimeter, because there is a little separation in the.
Of it coming loose from the pan, basically.
Yeah, because when it cooks, it pulls away. Okay. But we also eat good food, good Southern cooking food. And we eat in moderation. We don't overdo our amount of intake, so.
Okay.
Oh, that looks good. Look at that, y'all. All right. We were going to get the strawberry cake out of the oven here, and we're going to make the strawberry next. So we will see you guys in our next video. Have a great day.
And I'm Debbie. We're Two Sisters Southern Cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.